Hi guys, this is episode 3 of
Three.
season 2, and we are here, and we are excited that we made it to episode 3. We didn't give up.
Yeah.
We didn't give up, and today we're just going to have a chill episode.
Yeah.
As number three is for like life giving, relaxing,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
rethinking. So
Mm-hmm.
let me just sound too deep.
Three is for resurrection. Yeah,
Resurrection as Jesus babies, yes. So let me not sound too deep for some people, but that's it. You get the vibe. This vibe, this vibe is free flow vibe. But before we continue, for those people that don't know us, my name is Kelechi Abiri. Some
My
people have
name
called Joa Abiri.
Yes, I remember. To be fair, that person is not serious. If you think about
Because
it, that person actually
because
lacks gumption. No gumption.
I I swear, but she's
That
not
person was
Joa
actually
Abiri.
that person was not serious. But yeah,
Except she,
Joe
except we
Abiri.
find Abiri people find you a husband. Maybe we should work hard and find you a husband. But I think that ship may have done like this. Au revoir. So
Oh my god.
let's play our
Anyways,
rapid. So we're going to be starting from now. We'll be starting with rapid fire fun questions. Right.
okay.
So
Mm.
tonight, my first question, fun question, would be: what is the funniest excuse you've ever heard for missing work? What's the funniest excuse you've ever heard?
I think someone told me one time that they were inside Danfo when it came out. The madman told their shit, something. And then
Valid. You
since
can't make it
then,
to work after that.
yes, since then, when I'm giving examples of lateness, I'm like, unforeseen circumstances. That became like one of
I
the top
swear.
examples
That
of
is the,
unforeseen
that is
circumstances
like the peak
because I
of
was like, I don't even know whether it happened or not for real. If it was a lie, but I just know that because if it's Lagos, it can happen like mad. so,
can happen actually. Can happen in Lagos.
so I was just like,
Somebody said
oh,
somebody
okay.
said that Lagos is just expect everybody to be roaming mad. Maybe you're the only
Ah,
same person, especially
since
if
I
you are
heard
now
that,
in a Tampo kind of situation. Hmm.
ah,
God I beg. Madman
anything is
saying
possible
person.
in Danfo. He said he came down. So I had further questions, honestly, but I just needed to be, I needed to keep it professional.
That
And
stops
but
that stops you.
I wanted to say a
I
lot
knew
of
what
things
that
like why
funny.
you, what were you wearing? Were you also looking mad? Like,
More
did you confront the man? I had a lot of questions, but
to be like
I think I was just
as
so
in that kind
shocked.
of situation, you should end up in church straight from that situation
Like,
to the nearest altar.
is it a spiritual
Go and
thing?
pray and
I'm
ask
gonna ask
God.
a lot of questions,
God have
oh,
mercy.
but I just tried to keep it. I tried to keep it
I
professional. I
reject that
rebuke
kind.
it.
Whether na lie or whether na true, I reject them.
But I actually have heard someone who said that she fights or she fights, beats mad people back. So, eh,
Oh, I beg you.
so that made me wonder. Like, did you disturb the mad person? How come? I had questions, but yeah,
Beat my person
that's
back. I
really
don't even want to
crazy.
think about it. Like that guy has a pause. That is why when we are pumped back. Anyway,
Ah,
someone said that when you resume a job,
mm.
that means your four grandparents are suddenly alive. That's if they were dead
Oh,
before.
I saw that.
You
I
can
saw that.
yeah,
See,
you
I
can
just saw
start killing
you.
them again.
Start
You can
killing them
start killing them with
again.
different
Start
excuses one
killing
by
them
one.
again. To be honest, that's one of the, let's say, joys or perks of having a new job. Oh, another thing is that all your office clothes become new again.
Oh my god,
Exciting.
yes. Especially for
You
fashion girls, they
know,
start again.
guy, all your dresses, like all your only 5 gowns that have been rotating, and how many shirts? You be like a slayer at least for the next
Oh
one
my
month in your new
god, you
office.
go talk to chaos. Okay, so my next question would be: if you were to ban a HR buzzword forever, or not that it's the buzzword will be resurrected, which one will you ban?
Hmm. It will probably be, and this is um I mean, it's a reward. It's useful. I'm so tired of hearing KPIs. It's a reward and it's so useful.
It's
But
very
I'm so
useful.
tired. I'm so
My,
tired
my
of
own
hearing what are
buzzword
the
will be
KPIs. But
my
what
own buzzword will be strategy. My own buzzword will be strategy. Like I'm done with that word.
strategy. Yeah.
I
Strategy.
the break. What is it
The
be
organization,
strategy?
the goals, the strategy, the culture.
Oh, the-
Actually,
oh my
I don't
god.
actually, I actually know his culture more than
I know
KPI.
it's
Is it
strategy,
KPI?
but
KPI?
like
Wow.
I've seen people use strategy to like get out of real work. They'll say, I'm still
Mm,
thinking about the strategy, but there's real work to be done. Okay. There'll not be time for strategy, it's time for implementation. But I'm still thinking on the strategy line.
yeah.
I beg.
Strategy takes too long. Once
Yeah,
you start using
sometimes
strategy, that's to take too long. So yeah.
sometimes you should just work with like you should have like a roadmap and say step by 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 step. This is what I'm going to do. That is one way to look at it. I feel is more useful than saying, oh, blanket like, word of strategy. Then my next question is
Okay.
what office snack should be inside our HR policy? Like if you're a non-remote team, what office snack makes sense?
I think it would be groundnut though. It really goes well with coffee.
Joy, I just to bush. What? Did you even say rich
Groundnut and
tea? You didn't
groundnut
say
and Costa
shortbread.
biscuit. Sorry. It
Oh
goes
my
with
gosh.
coffee, man. But yeah.
Costa
And you
biscuit.
said it's
Not
Costa
the
biscuit.
Costa biscuit girl.
Okay,
Not the
sorry.
Costa
Let me try and be a little bit too a little. Maybe like Ritz. We can have Ritz goes well with tea. So,
my dear. That's
Ritz.
the I mean that is
Fuck
fine when they do
it.
now. That's that's the one. That's my favorite biscuit. And I feel like
Oh
it
my
should be
god.
written down in
I
the
feel bad for
like
saying, hey,
any
please,
office.
can we rewind? I don't want to say groundnut again. I sound raz. Peanuts. Can
Um
we have peanuts?
peanuts in the office. As somebody mess after peanuts for you. As somebody farted after peanuts, it should be banned from every office.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
no, no,
Okay, let's go.
for real. What should be
Let's
HR
go to
policy?
another
Maybe not
question.
peanuts. Some people may have allergies
Read-
actually.
Let's just leave it at Reeds. Reeds has won this
Read. Oh
round.
yeah, our final answer is read. Read if you don't read, cook it.
It's okay.
Are you sure I'm
Uh,
serious? Are you sure I'm serious like this?
I'm
Okay,
serious. I'm
thanks,
serious.
thanks.
Okay, let's
I
go
will
to
take
fact
these
of
questions.
fiction. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As I read three sentences and you tell me which one is a fact and which one is a fiction.
Okay.
In Japan, employees can legally take naps at work. Fact or
Mm-hmm.
fiction?
Sounds like a fact.
Okay. The average hiring process worldwide is less than 5 days. Fact or fiction?
That has to be fictional.
Ah! Google once asked candidates how many piano tuners are in New York. Fact or fiction?
I wouldn't know. Is that a fact or fiction? You tell me.
You had to play the game. Oh. Answer. What's the final answer?
Is that what did Google actually tell them that? I mean, it could be possible. What role would they have played?
But you
That
know now, you
question.
know that some companies just ask those questions to see
It's
your thought
possible.
process.
It
Not
could
they're
be a
not
fact.
they're not necessarily looking for the right
The
answer.
accurate answer.
So yes, so yes, that is a fact. That was a fact,
Mm-hmm.
right? The one about Japan was fake, was fact, was fact, was
It was
fact.
facts. Yay.
Yes, hiring one
Yay.
was definitely fiction. That one
Ah,
is
no.
possible.
Ah,
It cannot be
if I don't
possible.
get anyone, that
It
one.
cannot be
Ah,
possible.
No, no, no. All of us are
Okay.
feeling it. This is not only Nigeria. Everybody's feeling this hiring thing.
Everybody. Talent is now global now. So what are we saying?
Everybody's
Is
because
it
all your talented people are now starting their own businesses for starters. So
mhm.
mm,
Somebody's always on social media one every AK market day saying if you want to be rich, be an entrepreneur. If you want to be
mm,
rich,
create be a content
create your
creator. Be
exact.
an
And that brings me to that funny video. Let me just see the video. One
mm-hmm.
girl was dressed up like wearing nice dresses. She say, "Oh, how you dress for the different men according to where they work." She wore one gown. She
Oh,
said
I think I saw it. Mm-hmm.
she wore one gown, one nice dress. She said, "Oh, maybe entrepreneur." She wore
Mm-hmm.
another one. She said maybe I don't know, insert anything there. But guess what? She tied wrapper and said it's nine to
For
five
nine to
people.
five. I saw it. 9 to 5 men have what did 9 to 5 men do? Also, I think people are very
Is it a
uninformed
crime
about
to earn
9 to 5.
decent living? Is this a
People are
crime to earn
uninformed.
a
They're
decent living?
uninformed about 9 to 5 and 9 to 5ers
Yeah,
because
really informed. Yeah, and
because
that was
there
the
are
government
CEOs
we are
that are
realizing.
9 to 5ers technically. There are
Mhm.
MDs, people in in serious
They
and
are,
important positions that are 90 like
yeah,
you still term 9 to 5 hours because they have an actual
exactly.
employment contract
Yeah,
that is 9 to 5 if we are going by
see,
that.
that people that when they retire from their 9 to 5, the amount of wealth they run into, let's say
Exactly. I think
gratuity and
that thing is
all of this
ignorance.
pension,
Mm-hmm.
is the as in is the peak of ignorance, man.
Is
Okay, so
ignorance.
let's go to two more rounds of fact and fiction, right?
Mm-hmm.
The average recruiter spends 7 minutes reading a CV. Fact or fiction?
It could be facts. I think it will be fiction, man. I don't know if they spend that much time.
uh Which one have you chosen? Say, no cheating.
I don't know. Am I going by the average recruiter? For me to come up with an average, I have to have more information now on what they're doing.
Don't
Okay,
come and lawyer us here. Okay,
okay,
second
okay, okay.
question. Second question.
I said facts. I
In
said facts.
fact, okay. Second question. There are companies that pay employees to quit if they are not a good fit. Fact or fiction?
It's possible. Pay employees to quit. They are not a good fit. Hmm.
Mhm.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but should you be doing that really? It depends. Yeah, yeah.
Fiction or fact?
It could be facts.
Okay. There are companies that pay. Okay, I've said that one. Nigeria has the highest number of public holidays in Africa. Fact or fiction?
That one, it sounds like facts too. because because we celebrate both Christian and Muslim and public and general
Oh my
government.
God.
So is everything
Okay.
facts. I don't think everything is fact.
Okay, let me tell you.
Sorry.
Number what was the first question about CV? That was they said 7 seconds is what a recruiter spends per CV.
Do you say
So
7 minutes or seconds?
I said minutes. I told you 7 minutes, but the answer
Oh,
is
okay.
actually 7 seconds.
Yeah, that 7 minutes seems long. I'm like, if I have how many series, so am I
You can
going to go through it by
seven minutes.
for seven
That was
minutes?
the daybreak.
I thought it was just me that I was just a bad recruiter.
you're not alone, my love. Uh, there are companies that pay employees to quit. Yes, there are companies that do that because they don't want to
Any um
liabilities or suing them
yeah,
or all of that. Yeah.
they want legal drama after, yeah.
They don't want drama, they don't want all of that. Yeah. Collect the money, you sign the contract, bye-bye. Then Nigeria doesn't have the highest public holidays.
So which
Algeria
country?
and Egypt has the highest
Ah,
public holidays
ah,
in Africa.
interesting.
Although Algeria and
That
Egypt
food me
they
though.
don't consider themselves Africans, but they are Africans. No, not Egypt. Egypt consider they consider themselves Africans. Egypt consider, but I'm not sure Algerians really see themselves as Africans in that sense. But anyway, they are in our continent and
Even though Egypt consider themselves
holiday.
Africans, they I don't know. They
They
always
also
are in
consider
the
themselves Middle Eastern.
yeah,
Yeah.
they always fall into like conversations more when it comes to Middle East and
Middle East. Yes,
Africa.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's all for my fact and fiction game. Joe, do you have
What did
any
I
game?
score?
Uh, you
What?
scored mostly. Maybe like you scored like eight. You missed. You missed the one about the companies that pay people, and you
No, I
missed
got the
the
companies that
one.
pay people, but I didn't get the recruiters
Oh yes,
and
you got
the
the
and the
public holiday and the
holidays.
recruiter. Sorry, yes, yes, yes. That's
Yeah,
very nice,
yeah.
nice, 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 nice. You're using your lawyer sense
No,
to
not really.
to
Like, if I was in my last, I would have slept on all those questions because I would
just
say
like say not really fact,
everything.
not really
Hmm,
fiction.
you know.
Um,
Well,
so
how was your Independence Day?
whoa, I don't know what I did that day, sha, but I think I just slept. I think I did a lot of sleeping and then just playing with the kids. Nothing serious. They say now on our way day diaspora they celebrate Independence Day. No, no us. But
So,
I prayed for Nigeria anyway. I interceded for my
oh, that's
country.
good. We actually do need prayers.
We do need
Um,
it,
we need prayers, though. But yeah, Independence Day was a normal work day here for us.
of
I had
course.
to be going
Sorry
around telling people, "Oh, it's my country's 65th independence. My country is 65 today." You know,
You know the
we're
skit I
celebrating.
enjoyed the most was that Randy Peters when he carried that old man on his back at 65. Ah,
Oh yeah, yeah,
oh, but
yeah.
that
I
skit
like
got
that guy,
me.
and I like the guy that
It
does
was thoughtful.
and that does senator. The guy that does skits about government guys now that weighs in
Yeah,
contract.
I know the guy you're talking about. What's his name? I can't remember, but I know the person you're talking about.
I can't remember his
Yeah.
name now, but yeah, I like them because their skits are always on point.
Some consciousness, some political consciousness is actually
Yeah.
important.
But speaking of Independence Day and Nigeria, we had a celebration here and that was organized by a Ghanaian.
Oh,
Like
Ghanaians love us. Oh.
he tries to organize. I mean, I think he usually organizes black parties
Why is feeling Nigerians? Mm-hmm.
For Africans generally. Yeah. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I went late, but all I knew is that there was no puff puff and there was no Afro beats.
Nigerian
So
food, Nigerian Independence, no pop pop chai.
imagine you gather
What a
30
place to go.
Nigerians and no puff puff and no Afro beats. So it didn't really feel much, just felt like another networking event. It didn't feel
So how
special.
do you, like, let's talk about networking events. My God, my God. Should I say events in general? I'm becoming so tired.
Oh, I'm becoming
Um,
so tired of how people almost ask you what you do before they ask you your name. They just want to know whether they should bother remembering your name or not based
yes,
on
sir.
what you do. If they could ask you what you do before your name, that's what will happen. I
Oh my.
am tired. I am tired of.
Hmm.
I'm
Networking
never
can.
tired of saying what I do. In fact, I prefer
Yes,
to even pitch to. I prefer an opportunity where I get on stage or somewhere and say this is what my business does, as opposed to meeting people one on one, and it feels like I don't know. There's one kind of hustling spirit where it feels like you are trying to make what you do sound interesting to the person to you. You know, the person you're talking to rather. So the person talking to you can be interested in you or can see value in you. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a garnishing. The networking events feel like LinkedIn in real life now. That's what I'm trying to say.
like fake, bubbly, like
Yeah,
you're in a
putting, I'm putting
bubble.
all my achievements before I put my name. You know, talk about all my
I'm
achievements
actually
first.
I'm really afraid that people are not making real organic connections again. It's now all about what the next person brings to the table and only that about. And I think one of the people that have overdone it when it comes to talking about network is all these motivational speakers. they really flogged on networking that now nobody sees any value in like proper human connections. And that is the, like, even networking happens on social media. So before somebody will even rate you, to maybe if you comment on something, before they will even rate you to like respond to your comment, they'll go and first scan
See who you
your
are and what you
who you
do.
are and what you do and all of that. And then of course people are entering into your DM asking for one thing or the other. My DM on LinkedIn, my God, is cluttered with random messages. Like I can't
I
even
think you should
see
do
the
a
genuine
setting
ones.
that lets people
Right?
that have your email address to be the only ones that can DM you.
I think that's what I'm going to do. So
Yeah.
it's cluttered. There's I'm going to first go and read all the messages. I've seen some good messages and I'm even gotten some good talents from LinkedIn. Like shout out to a lot of different good people that I've hired from there. But but a big but is, man, how come you have those type of people that are just like randomly messaging you, and that's
Mhm.
they don't even want to connect with you. They just want to ask straight what they need. Makes sense. I've DM people to ask what they need, but there's a way around it as well. When you don't start to sound very robotic, and especially with this AI now, some of them that AI messages, they'll just type to you. Right? You don't even you sound too robotic, and nobody wants to even connect with you. So networking is now, I think, human connections. We need to start stressing organic, genuine connections with people.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Because, it just feels like everything feels so transactional now. Like, what
Yeah.
can you do for me? So I can also do for you too. What about just being normal human beings? Anytime I speak to anybody, I'm just like, make meaningful connections. Try and just make meaningful connections. It might not even if your goal is still that this person will help me, right? It doesn't have to be this person will help me now, or I have to
Exactly.
do this so this person will help me. Everything doesn't,
Exactly.
in fact, the help we're talking about doesn't always come in the way that you want. Everything is not an
Exactly.
opportunity to sell. We know that you have to sell, but everything
Mm-hmm.
every time is not. You have to read. You need to read the room to even know whether it's time to sell or not, because you don't want
Exactly.
to piss the person off. Like
Mm-hmm.
everybody's the way we're saying we're exhausted. So many people who can also be your helpers are probably also exhausted too,
Exhausted.
of the
Exactly.
rigidity and everything that comes with networking. How you're just trying to arrange your words. People want people to flow naturally. They want people to build real connections. So also, as we need to read the room when you go for networking events, read the room, just read the room. Know when you're not supposed to. You see people standing, as they're standing with you, you're already seeing them scanning the next person they want to talk to. And the person, how do you expect me? You're talking to me. I can see you
Mm,
actively
God,
scanning
that
someone
one.
else.
Mm,
So how do you think I should feel? I'm just here blabbing to you technically. Like from it means
that
that
one.
from what
That
I
one
was saying,
campaign.
you've already
That
sort
one
of figured that you
campaign.
don't need me now. So you are thinking of the next person you need. Oh, please
Yes.
now.
So you're not even
Please.
listening. The act of listening is totally gone. You're not even listening. No, you're just like looking for the next person, like how to. Oh my God.
It's it's
Actually
it's
crazy. It's
it's
crazy.
frustrating. It's actually just so frustrating. Because I'm like, am I am I playing here? Am I a joke? I was
I
talking
know,
to
Rich.
you. I was talking to you. For God's sake.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah.
But
Bring
yeah,
back
so we need to
networking.
really
Bring back social etiquette. Bring back social skills. Oh my God, social skills is so important, man. Me,
I
there's
had a
even
friend
like,
who got really pissed. So we're both talking to this lady, and that's how she was just looking and waiting for the speaker of the event to be free so she can go and speak to him. And we both were talking to her, thinking, oh, and what made it sad was that she was another Nigerian. So and we were Nigerians, both happy to see her at that event. But all she wanted to do then was talk to the speaker, right? So we're talking and we just saw how she was just scanning. This girl just left us.
Hustle culture, man. There's a culture of hustle. And that's why I enjoyed the best thing that happened to me this week was attending a class. Shout out to Orange Corners, Netherlands. I really appreciate the women's corner that they do for the alumni. This woman, hey, I have to find out on LinkedIn. She broke down and she gave us point by point why you should just do away with the hustle culture. That culture of hustle, 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 hustle. You're hustling everybody. You are practically oozing of your vibration, your
Desperation.
energy is oozing of desperation. Ha, this woman, when she broke it down, how you're making decisions from a place of tension, desperation, how you can center yourself, how you can make better decisions, how you need to be more self-aware of the kind of work that you love to do and what energizes you. Once you work from a place of what energizes you, desperation will be out of the window. You'll be like a force. This woman broke it down. And I have notes, so I have notes. And maybe I can find my notes on this table. I wrote that day. Hey, I wrote that day. Like she gave us like the different types of energy, right, that you bring to work. So there are people that are more on the execution side, which are like we call them like the manifestos. Am I right? Let me see. Yeah, my notes is handy. So I'm going to read it because I wrote it down. Like that hustle culture, man, Joa. We have to do away with it. We have to do away with it. She spoke about types of energy. She said the generator and manifesting generators. So that's one type. The projectors, the manifestors, and the reflectors. And I'm sure you see yourself in one of these explanation. So I'll go with the generators and manifesting generators. Which that's one. That's point one, right? These people they do think they are more energized when it comes to execution, right? They are more of the executors. They don't. Yeah, you find them doing a lot of the work that's you find them doing a lot of the work that needs proper in-depth execution and all of that. For projectors, they are only supposed to work 2 to 4 hours a day. They are only energetic for maximum of 4 hours a day, and they are more
Hmm.
of consultants. They are more of consultants, and they are those people. They have to channel their life in such a way that their rates, right? What they charge customers has to flow from that. So they can't charge customers little money because they're not the people that work. So they're not the people that work. They can't work 5 days a week. They can only work about 3 days a week because they are more visionary in their approach. They have to take time to reflect, to think, to go into themselves, right? And these people can only work niche jobs. Then they have the visionary who are more like reflectors as well. That projectors and reflectors are similar, but reflectors are better and more in advisory role as well. Just like projectors are more consultants, right? They're not into execution. Then they have the manifestors. Those ones they get a lot done at once, but they take long period of downs. They take periods of downtime, but they can get a lot of work done in bulk. They like to like call it stack their work and then get it done. When this woman finished breaking down, then she now even talked about how you make your decisions, right? The kind of way people make their decisions. So some people are more emotional in their authority for decision making. So their body speaks to them. Some people are they have more of gut feeling kind of thing. So they feel the yes or no inside their tummy, inside their pancreas before they make a decision. So she broke down all those things. And what I realized that if you know all these things about yourself, you have no business hustling. You have no business hustling. You don't have business being at some events Some people just attend random events. Like if you ask them, what did you gain from this event? They can't even say because they have just run, like they're just everywhere. They're just randomly everywhere. They're just found in everything, right? And that means that you're just draining yourself of vital energy, energy that you use to think, energy that you use to reflect, energy that you use to do something meaningful for yourself. I really love that session. Again, shout out to Orange Corners alumni. The Forward Inc. Group. Yeah, so that's one thing I learned this week that was actually very eye opening. I'm going to do the test and I'll send you the link of the test so that you can find out who you are. So you will not be
That's very eye opening. I think and I think maybe there should be a way to put it into like your hiring process too for setting rules, right?
yes,
Want to know
yes. Let your
what
employees
your
work with a place
team
of
can do.
strength. Yes,
I
yes, I
have a
agree.
client who believes in doing behavioral, is it behavioral test or what do I call it? Not behavioral
Mhm,
test, personality tests, right?
mhm.
And she says she doesn't hire without that, and she has specific personalities that she hires for certain roles. And she really believes in it. She strongly believes in it. My problem with it is that I don't trust it. Now, when I say I
Why don't
don't
you trust
trust it, it's not about
lies?
the outcome. It's the fact that as human beings, a lot of times when we fill those forms, we are aspirational, right? We feel what we wish we were a lot of times
Mm-hmm.
more than what
Right,
we actually
aspirational,
are.
yeah.
So so you it's going to give you a result, but is that result yours? And does that reflect your true personality? I
Yeah.
know for certain that I have done several personality tests, yeah, and it depends on my mood and the time of the day. I've gotten different results. In the past 5 years, the personality tests I've done, I've gotten like three different results, right? And I had to ask myself why. So I decided to start taking those tests again and being completely honest. And I think that being aspirational comes from the fact that people think that personality tests that there's one result that is bad. There's no
Mhm.
bad
There's no
personality
bad result. Yeah, there's no bad
when you do the
personality.
personality test or when you do the
There's just
Enneagram
key things that
test,
you may want to
right?
work on. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it just shows you what to improve on, and it also shows you your strength. Every personality has its strengths and weaknesses. Everyone. So there's no need to be aspirational because if you're so real, then you know what's who you are, and then you know the
Mm-hmm.
systems that you thrive in and the ones that you actually fail in. It
Yes, the
helps you to be
systems that you thrive
to
in.
decide what you want to do.
Yeah,
You know,
that's why it's important to know
when you do
yourself.
those things, the truth can be bitter or it can be difficult. When you find out your true personality, you might struggle a bit, but
Mhm.
the ultimate goal is not for you to struggle, but for you to improve yourself. So,
Yes, and
or for
take
and for you to
clarity.
also play on your strengths.
Hmm.
So, you know, I like those. I feel I wish people would actually be honest. It would definitely help the hiring process if you
They
know
will.
what you if you say, oh, this personality works great in sales, and this, you know, that's those are the people that you're looking for. So when you go through people's qualification and all of that and you tell them to do a personality test, if you're going to be honest, it will help you to actually select the right people in the right places. You know, the people that are natural born leaders. Some people are not leaders. They can do the work well, but they can't necessarily lead a team because they don't know how to
Mhm.
motivate anybody else but themselves. But some of them don't even
But
motivate it. They're just going with vibe and just doing what they can. So you don't want to give them the burden of now leading a team when they are just struggling
exactly,
to meet
exactly.
their own personal
Trying to
goals.
figure out
Yeah.
their life. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So
And someone has said a very interesting story about a guy that he was, I think it was John Maxwell. No, was it John Maxwell? I don't remember. I think either John Maxwell or yeah, or one of these leadership coaches. Anyway, he was going to promote somebody on his team, right? He had joined them. The guy had joined them since beginning of, and this was like 5, 6, 7, 8 years later. The guy was still on the same role. So he asked the guy, "Oh, I want to promote you to this." The guy turned down the promotion 2 times. I was like, I don't want to be head was a counselor, lead coach position. So I don't want to be lead coach. I'm okay as a normal coach. I don't want to lead anybody. And he said he appreciated
That's
that about
someone,
the guy.
and that's someone that is being true
But the guy
to
was very
himself.
self-aware. Yeah. I
Funny
was like, I
funny
know.
story. In secondary school, they wanted to make me house prefect, and I didn't want to be.
You're not interested.
To be fair, I wasn't interested because of all the punishments that the house prefects used
Mm.
to go through. You know, when the hostel is dirty, they would have called only the house prefects to punish them or shout at. I
But
was like, sorry.
that's some form of self-awareness anyway.
I'm just like,
Knowing that you
actually,
don't even
I'm
want to
going
be
to
in
be
that
so
situation.
pissed. I don't even want to be
Mm.
here. Like, I don't actually,
Mhm.
don't call me. Let everybody do.
Mhm.
I rather just do my own work. Don't call me because of any other person's thing. And that was honestly how I felt at the time. Like, I didn't want to be responsible for anybody's, let alone be saving punishment for people. I don't think I'm
Nobody's
that enthusiastic about the house. I'm so sorry. And that was maybe, and to the house prefect, the house mistress then, she wasn't just pleased. And to my friends, they were like, "Oh, you're telling now being a prefect. Oh, why would you say you don't want to be a prefect?" I told her, yeah, that I didn't want to be a prefect. But yeah, so be true to yourself.
that's a good self-awareness at that age. Anyway, me, I don't think some people will fault you. They feel like every leadership position you must jump on it, but I don't think it makes sense. You have to know your capacity as well.
Actually, I felt like in senior secondary school, I was going to be lounging. Like, I didn't want to be
Wake up
responsible for anybody.
late, wake up
Yeah,
late.
wake up late. Actually, wake up late.
There's
Especially wake
that,
up late.
yes, that's when you are a prefect, there's that waking up early thing.
Yeah,
As a
I didn't want to. I was
as,
like, I've gone through a
yeah,
lot in this school. I don't want to be responsible in this time. I'm supposed to be enjoying it. Since
as
three.
in, I remember I was house prefect. I remember the stress.
Oh
Sometimes
my
when the hostel is not properly clean, they'll call you back. Then you now start chasing juniors. Anyway,
God.
boarding school in Nigeria has totally changed. It's not what it used to be. So congratulations to all involved.
Oh my
So
God.
let's wrap up. So we do have a
We've talked about a lot actually on
talk
this
about a
on
lot.
this
Yeah,
uh
yeah. We
call.
said I think I'm going to call this title "Vibe with Us." Hey.
Yeah, right with us. But there were serious things in this episode that you shouldn't miss.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
So guys, make sure you watch, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us
Yes.
on our social
That was
media
true.
handles, slide into Kelech's DM if you want.
Who am I? Who
If
am
you slide into
I?
my own,
Oh,
hmm,
that meant somebody sent me a LinkedIn message that I watched your podcast where you talked about hiring. I'm currently in a difficult situation, looking for this. I'm encouraged, blah blah blah. I got that on LinkedIn and that wasn't bad.
oh, that's nice. So you
I was
guys,
like,
please slide into
oh, you
Kelech's
watched
DM.
it?
She would open it
Whoa!
eventually
You watched it.
and share, please share.
So
Um,
yes, so thank you guys for staying tuned. We're trying to be faithful. So please
please,
encourage us, so that
please.
one day we can bring John Maxwell on this podcast, and who are the people that we love? Dave Ramsey, John Maxwell, Stephen Barrett. Hmm. Yeah,
Yes, please.
we have a lot of things, a lot of
Please.
vision and dreams.
Actually, what I really really desire to do, or what we desire to do, is also speak to other founders and
Yeah,
executives really, and just get the like inside gist and their POV on like on work, on
yeah.
business, on employees, on how
And
they manage their team.
we can start having them small, sure,
Yeah.
on these calls. Yeah, I think I'm enjoying
Well,
this virtual session a bit too much.
please, you guys, we owe you a our episode where we're going to be together. We will talk about working together. That topic that we said we talk about. Was it episode one or two?
Yeah, that's episode 4. Thank you for
We
giving
said
us a good.
we'll work together. So we'll talk about working together and our collaboration. So look forward to it. We'll be together in that one. Eh? Eh. And I
We'll do
have a lot
TikTok
to
video.
get off. I have a lot to get off my chest about working with this
Gotta tell your
lady here.
therapist.
I
Gotta
have
tell
a
your
lot to
therapist.
say about working with
Gotta
this
tell your
lady
therapist.
here.
Gotta tell your
I
therapist.
have a
Eh?
lot to share.
Eh? Let me do Yoruba movie neck. Gotta tell your therapist. Gotta tell your
All right, guys. Thank you. And ciao.